And of course, just like I said last episode, Gavin is using this as a political football. So he just posted this, and it shows Trump on a ladder putting up a gas price at Chevron for $8.21 a gallon, because that's what it is at one of the Chevrons in Southern California right now, in LA. And like I said last episode, I won't freaking talk about it for too long, but gas prices in California are already high because of the gas tax and cap and trade stuff. We're like $1 something more, probably $1.40, $1.50 more than the rest of the country. If Gavin was smart, he would temporarily suspend gas taxes and whatever fees California charges per gallon to bring California gas prices down to the same level as the rest of the country. If he did that and gas prices continued to skyrocket because of the conflict in Iran, and especially like the more long-term this war remains and the more long-term high gas prices remain, he is going to be able to point at that and say, like, look, it's not California taxes. This is all around. This is all on Trump. I mean, everybody will know he's bullshit because he could have gotten rid of those taxes at any time that he wanted to. The CARB members are all hand appointed by him. He could have made gas prices lower for Californians at any point in the past, any point since he's been governor for 7 years. But if he did it right now, he'd actually be able to use it as a political football and people would buy it. I wouldn't, but plenty of people would. So sure enough, Gavinnewsom is using this as a political football. So here's another one where this is all Gavinnewsom's press office says, Wall Street Ape says, American in El Segundo, California shows all the gas prices are over $5 a gallon. The cheapest gas station she's able to find to film is at 7-Eleven, where it's $4.99 a gallon. Gavinnewsom's press office says, no, you ding dong. This is because of Trump's war with Iran. Average gas prices in California has stayed below $5 for nearly 2 years now. Until now. No, until a couple of weeks ago. Even before the war with Iran started, gas prices crept up higher than $5 a gallon. And as you guys know, 2 of our 7 refineries are shutting down, the Phillips 66 plant in Southern California and the Benicia plant here in the Bay Area. So we're importing like all of our oil, even though we have all the oil we need right under the ground of California. It's just they make it so difficult for refineries to operate that gas oil manufacturing in California has just become a non-profitable industry. So that's another reason we have to import all our oil, gas taxes on top of it. California gas prices are all because of California policies. So whatever price you see raise on top of the already high gas prices in California, that will be on Trump. I mean, well, actually, it's a two-pronged thing. Like, gas prices were already expected to skyrocket in California before the Iran war started. But now Gavin's going to be able to obfuscate that. They were expected to rise because of the 2 plants that are shutting down this year. Like, they're in the process of shutting down. So we haven't seen the effects of this yet. People were already expecting gas prices in California to rise up to $7, $8, $9, even $10 a gallon because those refineries are shutting down, because it's like 30% of the oil production in California. So now we have to import that much more oil. So Californians were already expecting our gas prices to rise. But now, as those prices rise, along with the rest of the country, Gavin's going to be able to point at it and be like, nope, that's because of Trump's war with Iran. It's not us. It's not us. And people will buy it. People will believe it. And you tell a lie enough, it becomes the truth. So Trump is handing Gavin yet another political football, in addition to the Epstein shit. Let's keep going here. All right, let's go to this. This is from ABC7 Sky Eyewitness News. Share this. Let's see what they have to say here.
The Chevrolet Corvette has built a reputation for speed and power.
Now Chevy is increasing the power with its 2020.
Okay, that's not what I want to talk about here. I think I let that video go to the next one. So let's just read the article. Los Angeles, KABC. Gas prices surged across Southern California this week, with the statewide average climbing above $5 per gallon, and some drivers are encountering prices more than $8 a gallon at the pump. The national average has risen nearly 50 cents a gallon in the week since the war with Iran began, according to AAA. The organization said prices were already trending upward with typical seasonal patterns when the joint U.S.-Israel strike on Iran drove oil prices higher. This is a quote from some driver. I mean, I drive a Subaru and I'm just getting killed right now. And I mean, gas prices are just so high. They were high before the war, one driver said. The average price of a gallon of gas in California is now over $5 a gallon. In Los Angeles County, it has reached $5.17, a 17-cent jump overnight. Prices stand at $5.15 in Orange County and $5.06 in Riverside County. Hopefully something happens about it. I really can't do nothing but complain, driver Michelle Terry said. These are the people that don't know why we're at war with Iran. These are the people that don't pay attention to politics. And I'm not hating on them. They shouldn't. They shouldn't want to. They shouldn't have to. Everybody's got their own lives. I'm just weird. For some reason, I'm obsessed with this shit. And so these are the kind of people where if they hear Gavinnewsom say enough, oh no, gas prices are skyrocketing because of Trump's war with Iran. Gavin isn't completely wrong there, but gas prices were already going to go up because of the refinery shutting down. So but people aren't going to be able to detect those nuances. They're not going to be able to make that. They're not going to be able to decipher what's real and what's fake and what's like a half truth. I'm always searching for cheaper gas. So right now, that's how Los Angeles is working. Driver DJ Brown said just a few miles away, however, a Chevron station in downtown Los Angeles was charging $8.21 a gallon, leaving some drivers stunned. Yeah, there's a gas station in San Francisco that does that too. It's a Shell station. It's right next to the freeway. Right now, those prices are like $7 or something a gallon. But these are like the notoriously high gas stations. And there's one in Menlo Park that does it as well. And I've taken pictures of it and posted it before, and it goes viral. And then like everybody assumes that that's like the average price. It's not. Those particular gas stations are charging more for whatever reason, but it doesn't mean gas prices are low or that they're coming down. It's insane work. It's too high. I definitely won't be coming here for that. Driver Denise Rodriguez said. Matt Joswick, visiting from New York, said, I just actually could not believe my eyes when I saw that $8 is wild. Experts note that California regulatory policies and reduced in-state gasoline production are also a contributor to the spike. That's the last sentence of the article. Yeah, that's it. That's the definition of burying the lead right there. So that could have been the first sentence. Experts note that California regulatory policies and reduced in-state gasoline production are also contributing to the spike. So like I said, it's a two-pronged thing that's happening in California, but Gavin Newsom now has been handed a political football to be used against Trump. All he has to do is be like, nope, prices are going up because it's Trump. And he's not completely lying. I mean, I guess he is because he's only halfway telling the truth. So he is lying, but he's not completely wrong. So yeah, gas prices. Gas prices are insane. And they're going to, I think, continue to be insane.